Ну так, мы продолжаем слежку. Сейчас попробую аккуратненько за ним проследить.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
В смысле далеко? Вон он стоит. Можете оборачиваться уже. Угу. Ёпта. О, отлично.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be. LAPD, the man who just came in here. You bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.
God, it's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over.
The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
Так, и что дальше делаем? А, надо позвонить. Да я так сбегаю сверху. Здесь вроде недалеко.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
That's the guy from the paper.
Messages for me, please.
Solve that big case.
Yes, Detective. Detectives Spakowski and Galloway request you return to Hollywood Station. They have information in the Julia Randall case.
Any luck with the arrest record check on Jimmy LeBlanc?
Yes, Detective. Jimmy LeBlanc's last arresting officer was Patrolman Fred Wallace. He's posted the Hollywood 9th Beat Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Thanks for your help.
Угу. Что-то делал дохуя. Ладно.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
Сейчас подумаем, куда поехать. Ну пошли узнаем, что они нашли там. А потом уже поедем к патрулю.
A one-way ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a
Там
dog
что-нибудь
next to a
нужно.
pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus two dames always equals problems.
Any Central unit of 484 just occurred, 3155 West 4th Street. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
He ran the light on Olympic, and we finally collared him on Temple.
Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
I said, if you're a producer, then I'm Lana Turner.
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
You can't expect me to sign a blind eye, can you? Don't talk around. Were you there? No.
Got a stakeout down on 2nd late at night.
Isn't there anything else you can do?
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you made
Понятно. Ну поехали к патрулю. С ними пообщаемся.
Any in the vicinity officer needs assistance, 1825 North Highland Avenue, 1825 North Highland Avenue. Unit to handle code 2, identify.
Come on, let's give him a hand. Right behind you, Wallace, Detective Phelps.
Ну давай. Мы
Wallace,
ж любим.
go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
Мы же любим бегать за преступниками. Да подвинься ты, блядь. Медленно. Так, ну ствол есть, ладно.
Move, I gotcha. How long do you think you can hold out? We need another gun over here.
Да ёб твою, блядь, перезарядка. Ну что ж ты так вовремя-то, блядь? Как я тебя люблю. Эти олени еще стрелять не хотят.
Right behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Ладно.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the
Эффект
alley.
выехал. Как мы бежим-то одинаково, а? Нихуя ты проскочил там. Опять, блядь, перезарядка. Вон там один остался. Ты чё там, неубиваемый, что ли?
Thanks. Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. We nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
А, теперь еще непонятные
You're
виды
suggesting
появились.
LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
A strong house. LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
I am Mrs. Eavestrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Why would I mind, young man? If you are returning 43 pieces of my property.
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
Ну давай, снова играем в лотерею.
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
We recovered a black sapphire ring.
A beautiful piece. It belongs to my daughter.
В смысле?
What can you tell us about the burglary?
That terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
Так, что она мутит? А я не понимаю чего.
Sense that you're worried about something, Mrs. Eavestrom.
I have already received the insurance claim, detective. Is there any way we could keep the return of these items discreet?
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eavestrom. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You have only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, mother and father
No,
divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
Опа-на, развязочка. Развязочка близка.
You're paying for every last scratch.
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
What is socking it, sister? You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
I hope you got some money saved up. You idiot!
Tell me your insurance.
Christ alive, this is a nightmare!
Left and left and left and left again, and I'm right up your ass.
Ну и чем сейчас все закончится, интересно.
Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiancé really is.
Так, я не помню, где он.
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
Вот, надо поговорить.
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
Well, isn't this just nice and awkward?
Stop! LAPD!
Don't kill him, Cole. This guy's our case.
Go on, get out. Put your hands in the air.
Ну, побежали. А я-то думал. Что просто пообщаемся.
Give it up, LAPD.
Блять. Хрясь.
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop. How'd I get back?
Чё это меня тут
Under your own
херачили?
steam, miraculously. He came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming around too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
You missing something, Henry?
Ну, давай шмалять. Тут у нас билетик. В Мексику.
You told Heather you're honeymooning without her? Vacheron Constantine. That's an extremely expensive watch, Henry. A graduation present from my parents.
Так, тут больше ничего, да? пока тоже. А с этой стороны.
Don't think this is anything.
Так. Здесь ничего интересного. Да. Так, что у нас в комнате?
Probably nothing.
Хуя себе квартирка. Так, ну тут у нас ничего, значит, это не тыкается. Обычный фонарик. И тут ничего. Ну, знаешь, походу все.
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and the Blanc and Willie doing the legwork. I'm in the fashion business.
Так, если на ложь...
How can you prove that I'm involved, detective?
Что я могу ему? А что я ему могу предъявить?
Nothing personal. Just doing my job.
Могу только сомнительно ответить.
Miss Swanson might be gullible enough to believe your story, Arnett, but I'm not buying. You're involved in a burglary scam, and so was Julia Randall. I'm a legitimate businessman. I can't speak for Julia. Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall? I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. She'd marry Heather and she'd have me. Julia told the others that they were out. And she was going to create a new gang.
Ну-ка, давай берем. Она собирает новую банду.
I think you ordered them to kill her. It was made to look like suicide, and when the coroner saw through that, you knew it was time to run. I told you I was involved in the burglaries. I had nothing to do with Julia's death. Why would I need to run?
Зачем мне куда-то бежать?
Have you told Miss Swanson that you're leaving for Mexico City tomorrow night? That it's a one-way ticket?
Henry? Tell me this.
Опа-на. Поймали за
I had no
жопу.
choice. I wanted to marry Heather. I told Julia I wanted out, and she laughed in my face. I had to pay Willie and Jimmy a fortune to do her, and now I'm completely broke.
What you are, Buster, is under arrest.
Отлично.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
Так, а если...
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie. I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
Что за Хендерсона могу ему предъявить? Я ничего не могу, значит, тут сомнения.
Give it up, Arnett. You're facing the gas chamber. Give the judge some reason to commute. You still don't get it, do you? Julia entrapped everyone. She was so beautiful. So goddamn cold. Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall. Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
Что-то с ответами сложновато. Ну это походу из-за перевода, ну, кривого. Тут хуй угадаешь. Ой, это еще же не конец. Ничего себе. Ну поехали.
That's because the world recognizes good taste. It's the best-selling beer in all 48 United States.
I guess the wedding's off.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself staggering back in there like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the runner, boy.
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
Should have never told you that.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better. Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett, and tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in.
I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her? I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
The practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key. What have I done?
Ёп. Ебать.
Didn't see that coming.
Ну как-то.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way. We have an address for the runner.
Let's try and wrap
Вот
this
это
up
они
then.
дело, конечно, сделали. Одного к другому. А фигурантов-то сколько? Ну, поехали.
That old boy really fell for that broad. She was incredibly beautiful. Would you throw it all away for a woman? Life has a way of making you pay for your pride. You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps. You're talking from experience.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy, as long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
Radio singers and orchestras are heard here on KTR.
Что-то мне подсказывает, что мы на крышу сбегаем.
He's around
За
here
ним.
somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find a game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this out of the street.
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want him to bolt.
А чё это? Не понял.
He wouldn't be that way. I think you're barking up the wrong tree.
А чё, мне его прям искать, что ли, надо?
I'll say hello to the skipper for you. For now, follow up on the narco angle.
Так, он где-то играет. Он где-то здесь, сука. Ну, по звуку там.
Wait. Cole. You hear that?
Ага. Вот он. Нашел.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Блять, давай, ну. Как знал, что на крышу лезть, а? Угу. Так. Нет, наверх. Да хуй его знает. Ну, пошли наверх. Ну, видать, еще наверх. Ох, как они по трубам лазят. Я тоже так хочу.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings. There he is. Wait, the son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch really picked this spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Julia had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
Ну, к сожалению, да, морфин я как раз и не нашел в квартире. Увы. Ну, смотрим дальше.
We're being overrun. We have to get off of this hill.
That's one of our 50 cals still firing, Cole. The 22nd are still fighting.
It's over, Cole. Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Say goodbye to your friend Hank, Jack.
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him? Are you wounded?
Not a scratch, Kelso.
Well, get up and get out of that fucking hole! Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess that's you, Cole.
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Gone, sir.
Sorry to hear that, son. But God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the beginning of the end, and it was one here. You're a goddamn hero, son. What's your name?
Lieutenant Phelps, sir.
I'm recommending you for the Silver Star and promoting you to First Lieutenant.
shooting at the 111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
2 of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
Ну, пошли.
Took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
God damn it.
Can't seem to put this morphine to sleep.
A dead judge. It's not good.
Прохождение с текстом, который я нашел, этих 2 миссий нету. Так что мне тут ничего не поможет. Ну, тем интереснее. Ну, поехали.
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top.
Hey, Century Unit. Citizen reports suspicious activity on a trolley car on Fountain Avenue. Stand by for further information. Any Central Unit?
About time. This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that.
Homicide guys are already inside.
Bukowski. Phelps. Back again.
We're here about the morphine.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. The waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bowe. And get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Must have pumped a dozen rounds into him. Certainly sends a message.
When you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Well-maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument. What's that click? Neat trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet. We should follow up on the musician angle. He kept his stash close at hand.
Never the same, are they?
have a news source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation? Dozen packs to a carton, 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply. These look brand new. Never fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
You want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you.
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
Ух, я красавчик. Ну, поехали дальше куда-нибудь. Здесь, я думаю, делать больше нечего.
How well did you know the owner?
Goldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
It happens more than you'd...
Так, ну сохранение у нас прошло, так что я на этом пока остановлю расследование. Продолжу в следующей серии.